The future is bright indeed. We're all of us dreaming of the better days ahead, and a part of your bright new future could be a move to where the magic lives in the greater Orlando area of Florida. One of the biggest decisions you'll make when considering a move is selecting a realtor who can successfully match you with the right home in the right location at the right price. Victor Naraki is the realtor who can help you make the move you've always wanted to. Whether you're a first-time homeowner or looking to move near Disney World, Victor is in your corner. If you are looking for an experienced real estate agent covering all of Central Florida, please visit DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com today and find out just why you should work with Victor. I encourage you to create a free, no-obligation account on his website. By doing so, you'll unlock the website's full potential and be able to enter specific criteria, save listings, and browse new properties sent to your email. Visit DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com today or visit his Facebook page, Victor Naraki Realtor. And don't forget to tell him the Grand Circle Tour podcast sent you.
I'm being told by ground control that we are now live.
Have you heard from Major Tom?
Oh, he's around here somewhere.
Okay.
Oh, that was good, Justin.
There's something wrong with Major Tom. Mary hates Facebook. Look at this.
She said she couldn't
Positively
find
right
us.
off the bat.
Mary, you and me both.
Yeah,
You and
she
me
said she couldn't
both.
find us.
I'm scared already. I don't know who's more scary, Holly or or Merida or Ariel
This
or Wayne.
is like hot.
It looks like you are ready to do RuPaul's Drag Race.
Right?
Holly, what is your drag name?
I don't know. You'd probably be better at coming up with one for me than I would.
Merida, if you were a president, you'd be Abraham Lincoln.
Hey, Chris.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Chris.
Oh. Fortune teller.
I'm just
Oh,
shaking my head.
Holly, if you had a big enough fishbowl,
Yeah.
all you would have to do is plop that on top.
Yeah,
Instant
Yeah, you're-
costume change.
good to go. And you think
idea.
you're warm
What do I
now
have
just like you
around
put a
here?
fish bowl over your head. And is being
Oh,
the
so
jokes.
funny. He tries.
Hey,
Oh.
the official skipper is here now.
Yay.
Yay!
And we're glad you could join us for our little get together here.
I never miss a Halloween party, ever.
I have mom here too.
Oh.
Was anybody else like totally confused by the trailer? You sat down, the movie started, you got about 20 minutes in and went, this is not what they advertised.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I don't know what I was coming in to see, but it was not this.
Yeah.
Where the heck is Chris?
So late here, huh? Well, she's been moving, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
isn't she just moving like south? Like she's not in England. Like,
It's 9, right? Chris, it's 9 for you.
yeah, but it's
Is
like
it 9 or
9.
is it 8?
Chris, it's 9. Come on, Tennessee. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
That's 9
she's
o'clock.
talking like she's like Martin in UK or something like that. Or I love all your
Aw,
Thanks, Katie.
Thank you, Katie.
We appreciate that.
Different time zone. Yeah, it's 9. Okay. For Mary, that's like 6 in the afternoon when it's 9.
Yeah, right.
She's just getting up.
Where is she?
I
Oh,
agree.
Lonnie?
Who?
You said it's 6 p.m. her time or 3 p.m. her time. Like, what? Where is she? Oh, Lonnie?
She goes.
373?
Yeah, it's because
Mary,
she
no,
goes
it's
to
9
bed
p.m.
at
her
like
time.
I know. She's always up so late.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. or
Yeah.
early.
She's not up
However you
early.
want to say it.
I can't do that anymore. I
Is
get
that
cranky.
my niece?
No, it's Merida.
Spending lots of cash on the house.
Oh, that is one thing. I mean, whenever you move, you think you got it made. You're taking all the stuff with you, but there's so much stuff you end up having to buy once you
Yeah.
get there.
And there's always stress involved too with moving.
Oh,
Like,
it's so
like, oh my
stressful.
You know,
gosh.
I'm a year out from moving from this house, and I'm already in my mind starting to pack what goes, what stays, how. So, like, I'm already in that few months away process.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good because you need that extra amount of time because especially when you start going, okay, how much of this stuff do I really need? Do I
Yeah.
need it enough to put it in a box, carry it across the country, and then unpack it from that box again?
I have
Nope.
boxes that I packed 2 houses ago. That I still haven't unpacked, and I've been here for like what 15 years at this house.
That's crazy.
Better start now, Jay.
Yeah, start packing
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Stop buying
We-
figures.
We've seen
Well,
how many figures and stuff you have
that's-
behind you on your display.
I already have in my mind how that process has to go, where accessories have to go in, how to wrap figures, how to get them across cut. Like I already in my mind know how I'm doing this.
Yeah.
But
Again.
I'm an unusually
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
crazily organized mover.
My next move would be a nursing home or cemetery. Our first house, the woman that lived next door, she was born in that house, and she left a little bit when she married her husband, and they moved into a new house, or an apartment or something like that. And he went off to war. He went off for World War II, and she moved back in with her parents and left the apartment. And I guess her parents either passed away or went into a home or something. So when he came back, they lived in that house, and they lived. She lived other than like 2 years her entire life
That's
in
crazy.
that house, and she ended up
That's
dying in that
nuts.
house.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
And does she
three-
now
3 kids, 1-bedroom home.
haunt that house?
I don't know. I moved away shortly
Probably.
after. Yeah, but probably. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah. It's just a given.
I would think so.
I would
Tell you
think
right
so.
now, I am haunting Disneyland. I will never have to wait for a ride again. I will never have to get a reservation. I can do what I want when I want, and that's my afterlife plan.
There you go.
Uh,
Join the haunts over at the haunted mansion. You're set.
The whole thing. I'm just going to pop up anywhere and everywhere, and I'm going to be photobombing people just for giggles.
You do that now. Okay.
I know it'll never end. I'm going to prank from here to eternity.
So let me ask you guys. Okay, so people that have their ashes spread at Disney World, if that was like, you're not allowed to do that. I'm not telling people to do that, but people have been known to do that. If that was allowed, would you have that done? If that was something that they almost encouraged.
I actually have a plan for that already.
And it won't work.
Actually, it will. Seven Seas Lagoon is not taking it in the park.
Just vacuum them up.
No, you dump me. You dump. I want them to dump me in Seven Seas Lagoon. I mean, no muss, no fuss, nothing to pick up, and
Saskagula River is very nice too.
no, dude, I
Very
want to be.
peaceful.
Drop me off in front of the Magic Kingdom, right by the Poly. I'll be good forever. Literally forever.
But I don't know. You're not going to know it anyways.
Dump me in the water. I'm good.
Water.
Marla, it's $30
Cremated or
now, not
pre-cremated?
20.
You know what? Dealer's choice. I'm good either way. As long as my remains are scattered, I don't care how it's done.
Well, the alligators will scatter the remains. Don't worry about that. If it's
Yeah. That is true.
Oh boy.
Marla.
Too soon.
yeah,
Too
30.
soon.
Typed wrong.
And if you stay at the hotel, it's 40 for parking.
Good
Okay.
grief.
Sorry, I was reading Marla's
Ridiculous.
message.
That's I'm sorry.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to load those parking.
$30 to park at Disneyland now.
Yeah, I forgot to.
Okay,
I meant
but
to load
yeah,
that.
that's insane because they've owned the land for 65 years. Like that's crazy. But $40 to park when you stay at the hotel, that is robbery.
I don't
right
want
there.
to swear, but $30 to park at Disneyland.
That's how much it is though.
$30.
But so you pay $600.
So there you go. Just park
for
at
one
Universal and
night.
take a cab.
Right.
Yeah.
$100 later.
$12 at Universal? Because I think their parking's $30 as well.
Marley remembers what was 50 cents to park.
Me and too, Marla. I remember that.
Wow.
Why would
Well,
you stay
I
there?
wouldn't stay there. I mean, I would like to stay there.
You
But
just
for
find
now, I
magic
can
bands. You just find
keys
passes on the
ground.
ground and use those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You see Holly walking around looking for passes on the ground. $30 to park right now, and you still have to walk. That is true. Like there are closer places too. I mean, the
But I
trams
don't-
are going to be open soon.
I don't understand. No, they said soon, early next year. But why didn't they open them the second they stopped the physical distancing? There's no reason that
Well, probably
they don't
because they
have
couldn't find
trams.
drivers.
Oh, it can't be that hard. They just hired and trained everybody for the monorail, and that's already back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't require as intensive training as the parking lot trams.
It's just
though.
forward and backwards
Yeah.
on the monorail.
The parking lot trams kill people way more than the monorails do.
So that's why I park at the Garden Walk, which is right across the street. And right now
Mhm.
they're doing a deal for $12 all day. So that's where we park.
Cindy still has 2 full ticket books from 1979.
Oh wow.
That's your
Cindy,
aunt?
would you take photos of that and put it on our page? I would love to see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, they still don't. Yeah, Walt Disney World doesn't have the trams yet either.
Oh, that's crazy.
Some
Mhm.
things are
I
open
agree.
up. They're considering.
It's
Yeah.
weird how
Yeah.
they.
I wanted to ask you guys: do you hand out candy or chips or chocolate or nothing? What's your, and the people in the chat as well? What is your go-to that you hand out?
Usually
Halloween night.
candy for Halloween. We used to at
Did you
work.
say Easter candy? Is that what you said?
Usually.
Ooh, I got a Cadbury caramel cream egg.
You know, I just like to confuse people as much as I can.
You know what? Actually, I kind of want to do that next year now. I'm going to buy a day-old Easter candy next year. It's a
Oh.
trick, kid. Live with it. You
No,
said trick or
at
treat.
work we used to we'd bring in the anyone who had kids within our department would come around in costumes and trick or treat in our offices on the last day before Halloween or the day of Halloween,
Okay.
depending on when it landed for the week. But we stopped doing that now because the hospital as a whole is doing a trunk or treat, and we were basically told by our director that we can't do our own thing. We have to participate in that if we want to do anything
Oh,
with
okay.
Halloween.
Phooey.
Okay. And what about at your house?
At our house, I mean, it depends on the year, depending on how we're feeling, but we'll usually have some candy to hand out. But we haven't been getting too many trick-or-treaters
Okay,
the last
yeah.
couple of years.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like last year, I think I had like 5.
it's been.
I bought
dwindling
150
the
chocolate bars,
Yeah,
but-
the last 5 years, it's really dwindled.
Yeah. How about you, Holly?
Yeah, we go through. We have a lot of trick or treaters, so we usually go and take the kids trick or treating for a little bit, and then come back by 8:00, and then pass out candy for like an hour and a half. This big pumpkin behind me is full of all my candy I got from Oogie Boogie, so that's what the trick or treaters are getting this year.
There you go.
That's like going to Costco.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's full.
Dude, that magic key just paid for itself.
So I saw up here, I think it was Mary saying chips. Who gives out chips? Is that not a thing in the U.S.?
No.
Like
No.
bags of chips? Like
I would like that. I
my
would
kids
love
come
to get
home, like
bags
when I
of
used to go trick or treating, they would come home like half of it was potato chips.
Wow. No.
Really?
Yeah.
But that sounds like a dream.
That's not very Halloween.
I like that.
Oh, it was great. Potato chips.
We did
were
get.
awesome. They take up a
Hey!
lot of room in your bag, but they're light. There he is.
Joining us tonight, special guest, Carnage. I hear.
Here to promote his new movie.
That is creepy as heck.
Right?
That is a creepy outfit.
All right, the fingers are creeping us out. Stop.
Yeah, it's so creepy.
So Cindy's saying 1
Oh.
year I passed out boxes of lemon heads and the kids went nuts. I can see
Lemon
that.
heads are good.
I'm the adult that gives out the full size candy bars. I get them in bulk, and some people think it's nuts, but I think of it as an investment because I don't get egged or TP'd at all.
That's smart.
I never have a problem because I give out the full size candy bars.
Mary gives out candy, full size candy bars. Chris gives out mashed potatoes.
I like
about
the way you
Carnage?
think.
What about
Or
Carnage? You do
meatballs?
like don't you do like a big city thing probably? Don't you have like your little bay you live in, and you guys do like a trunk or treat? No,
They
Oh.
do
I'm-
a Halloween party, like a
I'm
walk
I'm
party.
thinking Carnage really missed out on a costume idea. He could have put on a doctor's jacket, a stethoscope, and been Dr. Carnage, proctologist with those fingers.
Shaw.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh man. Somebody who you got to check out his Facebook page, Halloween Day, because he really goes all out with the candy, and he does, those big, huge buckets, like Tupperware buckets that you see with the lids type of thing. He does like 3 or 4 or 5 of them. Victor Naraki.
I knew you were going to say Victor. I
Ah.
knew it.
It is insane how much candy he gives out every year and how many kids he gets. You check it out this year. His Facebook page. He usually posts it every year.
Victor, who I'll be using as my real estate agent when I move to the Orlando area.
He's gone. Who lost Carnage? So speaking of Victor, seeing as how it's Halloween, instead of doing a tip of the week, we're going to do a trick of the week. So, trick of the week. Who has the trick of the week?
Okay. You can't get a good spot at the parade or the fireworks. All you do is pretend that there's a celebrity over yonder.
guys, I just saw one Stunspost. He's
Exactly.
It's just over
And
by the
have-
haunted dungeon.
Wait,
Have a photo of them already in your phone, somewhere far away, showing them.
Because he
and
goes to the park all the time anyways. It's easy to
Yeah,
find
the
photos of
crowd-
them.
We'll scatter, and there you go.
And there you go. You got perfect view. Perfect trick for
I'm
the
sorry,
park.
Justin, you have opened up this can of worms, but say Muppets Haunted Mansion. I never get tired of it.
Oh. So,
So now I'm going to call him the Candyman.
yeah, there you go. So yes, as always, our trick of the week is brought to you by Victor Nowacki of DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com. So be sure to check out his webpage, and if you're heading down to the Orlando area, he is
Be
the
right back.
realtor to help you out with all of that and getting you set up with your new home.
Excellent.
I'm using
think
Victor
we're-
next year.
I'm just going to. There we go. So that was good. Jay, do you have a trick of the week you can share, or were we good with that one?
I
That's a
think
good one.
we are good with that one.
That's a good one.
Put me on the spot like that.
T9 is going to go trick or treating at Victor's house. Yeah, he does like
Okay.
bags of candy. He hands out like there's all sorts of stuff in and he has them all pre-made, ready to go. He puts a lot of time and effort into them. I got to say I admire that.
Let me ask you guys and ask the watchers also. I've noticed a trend the last couple of years where instead of they're doing less and less foot traffic to trick or treaters, they're being driven around by their parents and stopping wherever they see a jack o' lantern.
Where I grew up, that was pretty common because it was a small town,
Mhm.
and it's a farming community, so there was a lot of people that lived out in the outskirts of town, and so their parents would
Mhm.
drive them in, and the kids would go trick or treating that way. Which my mom always, it drove her nuts because she was like, they don't hand out candy and yet they come here to get candy. No one's going 10 miles out of town to one house. Mary's saying 1 year she gave out 200 bags of candy.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Wow, I don't think I've ever gotten that high. They used to bring carloads of kids into my old neighborhood. Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
what how it was for my mom's area. In our area, if your front porch light is on, that
Yeah.
means you're giving out candy. Yeah, that's how it is here too.
See, my
And she
tip
still
of,
ran
my
it.
tip of the week. My tip of the week is to always make sure you buy your Halloween candy well ahead of time, so you have time to rebuy the candy if you've eaten it all.
Yeah.
Holly,
case we
that
lost?
was such a fast turnaround. I think you have what it takes to be a drag queen. I mean, you changed your wig and everything.
Right?
You know,
I
if you were a
another really
gum,
bad
you would be
red wig.
babylicious.
I have your drag name. Ask me at the end of the show.
Pro tip: don't ask him.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Dan
I'm not.
is saying, just like Carnage does. He has a huge block party every year in Halloween. I heard Carnage did that. It says it's lying. Carnage. I know Carnage does that. So Oogie Boogie Bash. Ariel went, or was it Popcorn Lady? I'm not sure.
Popcorn. Butter and popcorn.
Popcorn. Did when you were walking around, are people singing that song? That you know that popcorn
I don't think anyone knows that song anymore.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about, so no one.
You don't know the popcorn song?
Oh, guess what the outro for next week's show is, Holly?
The popcorn song.
The popcorn song. The
Yeah, I have
popcorn
no
song is
idea.
awesome.
But it was so funny because people would see me and they'd be like, butter and popcorn. We got that all.
That's what I did. I looked at the picture and I'm like, at first I thought you were like you were dressed up as a Jungle Cruise boat.
Oh yeah. I could have did that too.
Yeah, and then
Maybe
when I
just gave me
saw
another idea for
Chris,
that dress.
it clued in with what it was.
It's funny.
That's the Carnage song. The popcorn song? I don't get
No
it.
idea.
If I send it to you, can you pull it up, or will we get in trouble with YouTube?
We'll probably get kicked off of Facebook.
Ah,
I know.
ah.
First you Facebook, and you're following the law. This is Halloween. There's no laws.
Halloween's the purge. You can do whatever you want for 12 hours.
Yeah, exactly. Who cares if we're a week early?
In my case, is sleep in.
So speaking of Boo Bash, or sorry, it was not Boo Bash. Oogie Boogie Bash.
Boogie.
Oogie Boogie Bash.
Oogie Boogie. It looked like a lot of fun.
I had so much fun. I've never been to any Halloween party at all at any Disney park. And
What?
Never. Yeah. And it was just
Seriously,
Chris and
guys,
I went. We didn't
did you-
take the kids.
Did you guys check her credentials? Seriously.
I just never wanted to pay the extra. I didn't think that it was worth it. I just thought it was like trick-or-treating. That was it. Like I was like, why would I pay extra money to go get candy? I can go to Costco. I had no idea. I mean, they really transformed DCA, like completely. The lighting, all the trees were lit up with purple lights. Like it was really a completely different feel of the whole entire park.
And yet they had this horseman, which I don't think they're doing at Disney World.
Mary, did I
Thought he was just at the end of the parade now.
I don't think they have a parade at Disney World this
Or
year.
the cavalcade.
Boo Bash. I don't think they hunt. I could be wrong.
I
I
don't
don't
think
remember
they did
seeing anything.
Yeah.
any of that.
I was shocked to see you had the headless horseman, and I love this picture you took. How the California Screaming or
Yeah, it looks like
Incredicoaster
his mane.
lines up. Yeah, it does. It does look like his
But it
mane.
was so cool because he stopped right in front of me for like 3 or 4 seconds. Like it was really cool. And that horse is huge and so beautiful. So that was pretty cool.
So Mary's saying for Walt Disney World, they got a headless horseman. We didn't even light package on Main Street in Walt Disney World. No,
So here's my question.
Yeah, there was no headless horseman.
Were the cadaver Dans there though? That's the important question.
Chris is saying the first time in 2 years. Yeah, he didn't go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. 12 years running. He's been going.
Wow.
So we got a little video here.
And it was so nice because you can see like it wasn't 15 people deep. It was literally a line of people watching it.
Yeah, you
So
can see it's not people behind or
in fact, there was nobody within like 3 feet of either side of us. And I'm like, Chris, do we smell or something? Like, do they think we're going to get butter on them or something? Because nobody's next to us. Like, it was so weird.
Yeah, that would be cool for sure. Mary's case, so they didn't have Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party last year, and this year Boo Bash was not worth the money. Yeah, I think Disneyland totally did the holidays right this year. And then
so this little girl in the red coat, she was obviously dressed like Cruella. So Cruella spent like at least 5 minutes teaching her how to walk the catwalk.
Oh,
like
cool.
It was so cute. And so they walked back and forth, and she would like, do you want to unbutton your jacket? Oh, do this with your hands. And it was so cute.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
And you guys know I never do characters, but you shared this, Holly, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm in. I would
totally
I would go
characters
do the
now.
selfie with her in the background."
You're the most character-driven person in the world right now. So this was one of those type of things where like was she performing, or was it just kind of you go get a picture
It
behind
was
her?
a treat trail. So basically you walk through, and every trail had at least 4 spots where you stop and get candy. So this was a treat trail that you walked through, but then you walked past her. So it was kind of like a little event. And this is what a lot of the characters did. They did the treat trails, and then they would have a character interacting with you as you walked by. And for whatever reason, I didn't get any pictures of Sid. I have no idea why, but he was over there at Pixar Pier, and he would talk trash when you would walk by. Maybe that's why. Bless you.
Okay. So what is this here? This is like a
This is in the center there, like when you first walk down Buena Vista Street.
Right, California.
Yeah,
I was gonna
so
say
they
they
have
got rid
that,
of the
and
partner statue for the night.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you can take photos with it, but it does have the fog coming out. It's still a really cool statue, and I believe the eyes change colors on it as well.
So is this must be here all the time though for Halloween season? I'm guessing they don't bring it out just for
correct
for Boo Bash.
So here they had different characters that changed all throughout. There were so many characters, like it was crazy. So they would have like 3 like villain type characters right here, and they would keep changing them. One character that I really wanted to see that we never did was the zombie Captain America. I never saw him. I really wanted to, but there was just so many characters, and at the beginning of the night, you think you have all this time. The next thing you know, I'm like, we have an hour left. And we stayed until we got there before it opened and stayed till after it, closed. So it goes fast, even though you get a pretty good amount of time.
That's pretty cool. And you can get your picture taken with the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
That's cool. Pretty awesome.
And so I sent you that one picture of, and I think you have it. I don't know if you uploaded it.
I think I uploaded everything except for the one.
Okay. They had some people had some really fun costumes.
That one I didn't upload with all the ducks.
I'm so stupid. I just now got your costume.
That's what we're saying with popcorn and butter.
Serious?
Yeah.
so Chris could smother you.
I was like, what's up with the butter shirt? Okay.
See the popcorn on my head?
Yeah, now I get it. Yeah.
Um,
A little slow on the uptick there.
but it was cool
I
too
showed it
because
to
all
my
the
wife, she
magic
thought it was super
shots
cute.
were included with the ticket. So I don't know if that's typical, but that was nice because they had a lot of photo opportunities and they were all included. Free
Nice.
downloads. Mm-hmm.
They don't
But they
have
had-
that at Boo Bash. You don't get the photos included. I'm pretty sure.
They had this one guy and he was dressed up as actually I have it, the popcorn bucket.
Oh, like
mermaid top on land. You have to hop back.
They were I didn't get a picture of them, but he was dressed up as this popcorn bucket. Like
Oh,
had
wow.
a full-on tree. And then where's the
okay,
his
so Margaret's
wife
saying
was
photos were included with Boo Bash.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I don't
So that
remember
was a really
photos
fun
being
costume.
included. I think didn't we have to use Nikki's photos?
what?
I'm
Me?
thinking.
Me, what?
I don't know. When we went, Jay, didn't we have to use Nikki's pass to get the photos because she had an AP?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, she sent us the pictures.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen from Onward.
Me
doing the
neither.
walk around.
Yeah, that was the first time too.
Yeah.
I still can't believe I just got your costume.
Keep
He
up,
thought you
Jay,
were
keep up,
a
Jay.
skipper boat the whole time.
I can't believe I just got its butter.
You're so funny. It was so funny because we didn't have the kids with us. So these cast members were like, "Hey, where's your little popcorn kernels? You better start popping them out."
Chris was saying you look more like Ginger from Gilligan's Island than Ariel. I can see that actually. Yes,
That'll
I
work.
can see that. Where were you here? Okay, here's a little video. Are you? I'll watch the video, then you can kind of tell us what it is.
And it also smelt like roses. So this was over at the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. And for those of you that don't know, Disney California Adventure, they have this whole area where it's like slides and zip lines and little walking trails. And they changed it into what they call Villains Grove. And
cool.
it was so cool. They made it all eerie and like lots of fog and like different candelabras and like it was so cool. And I had talked to people that they didn't want to wait in line, but these lines like move. It's not like actually like waiting. I was like, they need to leave this up for all the time because it was so neat. So obviously this was painting the roses red, and so they changed into the red, and then you could actually smell the roses. But every little turn and stuff had a different like villain theme. But it was like the next video, it was a little bit hard because there were people in front of me. So I kept getting like people in front of me when I was trying to film. But then you went through this one tunnel, and it was like, I don't know, it was so cool. I should have went through it again because it was really, really, really cool.
Or you should have taken more videos of it at least.
Yeah, I should have.
Okay, after this, I have a question for you, Holly.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something Stan and Justin and I talked about on this week's episode of the Grand Circle Tour podcast, coming out this week on Wednesday. We were talking about
Smooth. The way you work that in.
Well, shameless plug there.
got that in, but we were talking about potential of mazes, like Halloween mazes at things like Oogie Boogie Bash. Would you and your kids be interested in doing Halloween mazes at Boogie Bash?
If it were like the Villains Grove, yes, because it was a little eerie but not terrifying. I don't do the jumping out and like chainsaws. Like I can't do that kind of stuff. Like that scares me. But like this was really cool because it was eerie and spooky but not terrifying.
But if they packed this into a house and it was a lot more compact, you would still do it.
Yeah, like that was awesome. And especially if they had some of the like villains in there too. But yeah, I don't do the like I said, the chainsaws or the dead people falling out at you. Like I can't do that. Like that terrifies
Yeah,
me.
I think if Disney were to do something like that, they'd get so many complaints. It'd be insane.
Yeah, because even this, there was a few kids that were a little like nervous as they were walking through. And it wasn't scary. It was just eerie because of the
Mhm.
music playing and all the fog and the green lights, the purple lights. I mean, it was so cool.
Yeah, I do. I'm not so much this year, but years ago, I used to go all out for Halloween, but I would never made it over the top scary. I always made it
Mhm.
fun,
Right.
and I would have like the pirates who don't do anything playing like that type of music, and I would have like there were skeletons and all that, but they were more like in funny poses, not scary poses and that. And I would still
Right.
have kids that would be afraid to come into my yard,
Yeah.
type of thing.
Well, because they think it's going to probably be more scary than it is.
Yeah.
Because most of the stuff is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to go like to the not scary farm and stuff. And then finally one year I was like, why am I doing this? I hate this. Like, I hate going to this. I'm so scared. Like, I'm literally terrified. So
Elizabeth, I think we all wish we could have went on.
I know.
to,
I really want to go like haunt with Holly now.
Halloween Horror Nights. I have zero interest in doing that.
yeah, Chris, I
The Halloween
can't.
Horror Nights.
And that's probably even worse than like, no
Knott's
way.
Berry
Yeah, a
Farm
couple
type of
years
thing.
ago, Chris took Simon. I'm like, you can take Simon. I am not going. I'm not wasting money to be terrified.
I'll go with him.
So this is the Mad Hatter.
Yeah, he's gross. He's creepy. Like, yeah, he's creepy. And you know what else is really cool? And I didn't take any video because it was just pretty much impossible. But they completely changed Guardians to Monsters at Dark or something like that.
Oh wow!
That was really cool. They changed everything. So all the screens when you're falling or flying, whatever it is, there was like monsters. So these monsters were trying to eat Groot.
You're talking like Monsters Inc. monsters.
No, like monsters, like scary monsters.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
I'm picturing. Okay, I'm picturing.
Yeah,
like Sully and
so it's after. I know you've never rode the ride, but it's basically after the original ride takes place. Then everybody's supposed to be out of the building, but Groot is missing. And so Rocket is like, oh, you guys can help me find Groot because there's monsters out there. And so that's basically what it is. So it's Groot running from these monsters, but they're like actual, like real scary monsters.
Yeah.
Like, are you talking like Frankenstein and the Wolfman? Or are you talking aliens?
You're like space monsters.
Aliens. Like what?
Like space monsters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bug eyes.
Yeah, it's a continuation of the story of the ride. It's
Gotcha.
what happens next, and it's really cool. It's like a pre-programmed overlay. They just boop the button, and there it is for Halloween.
Yeah. It was pretty cool though because it was different. It was funny. There was a lady in front of us that was so scared. The second, like, you could unclick your seatbelt, she was gone. Like, I didn't even still pick up my bag yet. And she was running down the stairs. She was so scared. And she even said, like, she was shaking ahead of getting on and, like, she was terrified of going on this.
That's funny. Real monsters. Oh, no. This clip I really liked. The shadows on the wall of the Lion King. Watch for those in this. This is like the videos are very short. They're like 4 seconds.
And the guy kind of was in my way.
Yeah, but I love the special effects in this one. I kind of really want to do this at my house. This special effect.
It'd be cool.
I'm getting down to the beat.
Yeah, the music's so good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. I like that so much.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't go through again.
So is this in that same
yeah,
thing?
it was pretty long.
Okay. I've never done that during normal time. Is it something for adults to do or kids only?
I mean, it's more geared towards kids because they have like slides and like those rope climbing things.
I'll break it. Yep.
Yeah.
It's McDonald's Playland is like a really big nature version of that.
Okay. Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
It is fun. It is nice to go in there and walk around and like let the kids run around, and
Yeah.
it's
Get
pretty.
tired.
So kind of like the dig yard at Dinoland in Animal Kingdom. Like you don't see adults digging for bones in the sandbox.
Mhm.
Like it's more for kids to.
But you can run across the bridge and things like that.
Okay.
Sure.
You can make the shaky bridge shaky for other people and watch their faces go.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was cool. I'd like to do this projection on my house actually, of the hyenas walking.
Yeah.
My
that'd be
dog
cool.
would go nuts then. He would think there's real
Right.
dogs.
Like maybe Valentine's Day, I'll do it.
There you go.
And I have a yellow house, so that green wall would blend in perfectly with it.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. And this one here, this is still that same maze area, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And we have the Cheshire Cat, so Justin will like this one.
Mhm.
I know I kind of missed it as I was walking up, so I was trying to walk really slow so I can get
He
it
like
again.
completely disappeared there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We'll have to watch this video again.
Where'd he go?
He's kind of there.
Oh, so there's a ducks. Look at, there's one of the ducks behind me.
You're here?
Yeah.
Oh, oops, wrong way. I want to watch that. Just the beginning of that again with the Cheshire Cat, because it looks really good right here. Then it completely disappears. It's a cool effect.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a projection. Okay, I see it now.
No,
was cool, though.
it's magic. He
Yeah,
disappeared.
That was cool. And then I guess this was like the biggest effect of the night.
Yeah, and it changed. There was so many different ones that they did. But this is one, the iconic, when it was completely obviously just plain, and then it changed into
Yeah. So this
the
is
design.
Carthay Circle? Is that?
Yes, exactly. Uh-huh.
You know,
And then that black up there is bats. So it looks really cool. Like bats
Here.
are flying out,
Oh, okay.
but it's hard to tell.
I didn't know that was like you're supposed to dress nice when you go to that restaurant.
What did you do?
I wore a t-shirt and shorts. Someone
So
else
you had
booked
to
it for
rent
me. I had
pants?
it was my first time at Disneyland, and I felt so underdressed. It
Oops.
was embarrassing beyond belief. And my friends came, and they're all like, he's wearing a tie. My daughter and I'm like, well, I didn't know. He never told me.
Did you feel like Jack in Titanic when he went to the dinner?
Exactly. That's exactly. Yeah, that's how I felt.
Yeah.
This is cool though. This is done so well.
Oh wow.
I love that projection mapping technology.
And then
It's
the music.
best.
They have the music so loud all through that whole area. So like you just like feel it. Yeah, it's so cool. I love it.
Yeah, whoever came up with the idea of doing those projection mappings on all these is brilliant.
Yeah.
Needs a raise every year for the rest of their life. It is
Right?
just the coolest thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but that building does very well for it. Like it's such a perfect
Yeah.
surface too, which makes a big difference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dan, Stan, the hair is growing on me, but I think you'd be happier as a blonde.
Then I can wear my glasses and I'd be actually to see, because then it can be dark.
Hi,
Mary,
Lisa.
yeah.
Yeah,
you
Mary,
go-
I watched the whole live stream of Boo Bash, and it looked like a ripoff.
Yeah. And not only that, like Disneyland or California Adventure in particular. Well, I mean Disneyland too, with the Nightmare Before Christmas Haunted Mansion layover, but the Cars Land layover for Halloween is just amazing.
Yeah, I know. I didn't do any pictures of that one. You know what's really cool too is Radiator Springs is always like an hour wait now. It's always an hour. Now that there's no fast passes,
Mm-hmm.
it was walk on. There was literally nobody when we walked up there. We were the
Wow.
only ones getting in a car. We had our own car to ourselves. Like that was awesome too.
I don't think I
Part
could
of
do
the-
Radiator Springs. I think I'd lose this if I if I went on that.
You know what? A little bobby pin, you'd be good to go.
Bobby pin to what? My nose, my eyelashes?
We'll find something.
Oh my
Just
god.
put a super glue, you'll be fine.
Yeah, glue maybe. Yeah.
A little duct tape, we're good to go.
But that looks like such a fun night. That looked. And how much were the tickets? And it's sold out now. You can't even get tickets now.
Oh
Right?
no, it's been sold out for a long time.
Yeah.
It depends on the night that you went. So I wanted to go close because they've been doing it for a while, but I wanted to go as close to Halloween as possible without paying like 160 something.
Oh, did we lose
So,
her there? Oh,
I
there
think
she
we paid 130.
Okay, I think we lost
Oh,
you.
I think it was
Whoa.
134.
He's talking prices and Disney's blocking
She's
us.
gone like.
is.
Right?
Well, she went anime for a
They
second.
got
Like
that
she would
switch there.
speak, and the voice wasn't matching.
Oh, did you hear how much?
No,
Yeah.
I heard 100 and then it went
Oh,
twice.
okay. So it varied depending on the night. So in September it was much cheaper, but I wanted to go close to Halloween, so I think we paid 134 per ticket.
Okay.
And that's why the kids did not go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
you
wouldn't
go.
take him either.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
That's a
So
that's
when
a
I
significant
met-
outlay.
Actually, Holly, what I would do is I would take one, but I would make them Hunger Games it. Like, who has earned
So
my love
mean.
enough to go?
So
of
Marla's
all the
saying she
things you could
paid
make 'em do.
139, 159 because they went twice for Boo Bash. So
Marla,
there
did
you
you,
go.
Marla, did you go to Oogie Boogie? I thought she did, but maybe I was thinking of
I
Boo
don't
Bash.
think she went to Oogie Boogie.
Yeah.
But yeah, Oogie Boogie sounds like it. Like they did it. They did it right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. It's beautiful. I
There was
loved it.
a lot of great things in that. What's coming up on Grand Circle Tour podcast this week?
Ooh, a spooky show. We talked about our favorite spooky scenes and rides.
I actually had my notes for that too, because I thought I was joining.
Oh,
You could have called in live from Hamilton. Nobody would have minded.
and
I mean,
the
if
thing with
you could have got the cast to sing your list.
There you go.
Marla's going to be going to Disneyland's Marius Christmas.
Yeah, we're going on the same night, Marla and I.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sweet.
What
Nice.
day are you guys going?
Marla, what day is it? I don't know. I think like December 12th or 11th or something like that.
Oh, if I come, I won't be there for them. That's too soon.
Yeah.
Well, they're sold out too.
What I wanted to say was this week's Halloween special. It gets super scary at the back for one of our, at the very end, for one of our.
I think
we won't say what happens.
I think it's one of our best endings ever.
It's like the perfect ending for,
Because
and it was real. We're not
yeah.
talking.
It happened in real time.
Yeah, it was real, actually happening. We're not talking Frankenstein with a rubber mask. This was real, and one of our hosts was scared.
Had reason to be scared. Let's
Well,
say
that person wasn't, but their spouse was, and was making a big deal out of it. Yeah. And that one person had to stay cool.
Okay, so I guess that person's
yeah.
So, yeah, but there was alarms and there was fire and there was a nerd.
It's the
government got
best
involved.
editing
It was-
we've ever done to a show because it's
Fire?
like, bam, 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 ah, and then
I
it's
had
fade
a,
to black
I
like
won't talk,
Sopranos.
but I had a fire one time in here. I had to.
That's true. You did have.
I did have a
you did
fire.
have a fire in the solo
Yeah.
studios there.
And no one noticed. Nobody even noticed smoke. Nobody says anything.
Hi, Kevin.
And then on the solo show, Mission Commander joins John Sakari, and we talk Muppets Haunted Mansion on the
Dustin,
solo
you
show. That's
saying
coming out
that
this
is my
week.
favorite thing now. I have like 6 good takes of that from Sunday show, and I'm gonna be sprinkling it like that. You know that meme where the dude's all like dusting stuff into cheese. I'm gonna be dusting that Muppets Haunted Mansion for the rest of 2021. That is my new. That Kitty has a new toy to play with for the rest of the year.
All right, listeners, you have been warned.
So that get to put an end to the spin cycle and the rinse cycle. And then, we got a. I think I need your dingle hopper
Yeah.
because this is.
That's,
By the way,
that's-
I have absolutely zero experience in doing that.
yeah, you're doing it all wrong.
Didn't you say you had long hair in high school?
No. I had curly hair when I was really, really young, and I had blonde hair. I had like really blonde hair for a while because I was working at the beach.
Wait, did you have that like white man Jerry curl?
It was like tight weaves, but yeah, I had. After I graduated, I got a job at the beach, and my hair turned like bleach blonde, like the. We are armed and ready.
What?
Well, she
my
did move
hair's
down south, didn't she? What was it? There was a Wayne Campbell joke. He says, yeah, he says, I have a gun, but I don't have, and he's looking at the girl, and he says, but I don't have a rack, or I don't have a rack like that, or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Anyways, it's something about
family friendly audience, dude.
Wayne Throll. It's family friendly.
We got rid of our pervert. Don't be George.
Chris is armed and ready for our next show.
Oh, for the disaster at the end.
Oh yes.
It's real time horror, thrills, chills. It's like a documentary. If you
It
don't
sounds
tune in,
appropriate.
if you don't download this week's episode and share it to all your social media platforms, tell all your friends about it. You should actually pick up your friends' phones, all your loved ones, all your coworkers, pick up their phones. Like, just go to podcast, subscribe to Grand Circle Tour for them. They'll thank you when they hear this harrowing tale of escape. It was caught in real time.
The show ends very abruptly. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
It's like okay, we got a couple more rounds to go, and it's like take it away, Ken.
Hopefully not Mother Nature.
And they're gone. Anyways, Mary, I'm sorry if I was inappropriate. I was trying to remember how the line goes. The way Wayne said it, it wasn't very inappropriate, but it was an innuendo. Alrighty, guys. It's been
Hey,
fun.
dude, my child is here. Don't say inappropriate things in front of my child.
Oh.
Alrighty. We'll see you next week. I don't know what we're doing. I got that guest that said he's going to come in by the end of October. He's too late now.
You better.
I think Ken is coming on. The
Ken?
Disneyland president.
Yes, I told you to ask him to come on.
Had I known all these new price increases were coming, I would have had a lot more to
Did
talk
you
to him
not
about.
tell him? Dude, don't you know who I am?
All you got to say is Walt would come on the podcast if he was here.
He might have.
Well-
He was really talkative. In fact, I was like, okay, bye. We'll
You know
see
what?
later."
I'll bet you if Walt was still alive, they would have to like take microphones. Like, no, you cannot do another podcast. Stop doing random podcasts.
I could see that.
He'd be on ours like every week if we let him.
Man.
Like, I could
And we
totally see
would.
him doing that. Like he would be the king of Twitter.
He probably would have.
He would totally be the king of Twitter right now.
He
if
did
was still
embrace any
alive.
type of new technology that
Yeah.
came out. Yeah. So
Absolutely.
all right, everybody. Have a fun week. Good night.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.
Happy Halloween. Yeah.